What's up guys, welcome to a new video, and in this one I'm going to show you how you can install Django Allauth, which is a Django package that you can use to pretty much do everything that you want in terms of authentication and users for your website using Django. So what you want to do is just open three tabs here. The first is the GitHub link to our GitHub repositories, which in this case is the Django website repository, and we're going to clone this repository because we're going to work with an already working project. And then we've got another GitHub page open here, which is to Django Allauth, and that's because we will later extract these Allauth folders so that we can customize the templates a little bit. And then the last one here is the Django Allauth read the docs here. So to pull this open, just to see the installation, and this is just going to help us set it up in our project. So first things first, let's go and clone this repository. So I'm going to copy this link, and then we'll just go into the terminal, and I'm going to make a directory which we'll call Django Allauth project, and then we'll just change directory into that. We'll initialize this repository, and then we'll say git clone, and that will clone this repository into here. Okay, so now that we have that, if we list this out, we've got the Django website folder over here. So I'm going to change into that. If we list everything inside here, then we've got the README, the DJ folder with the settings inside, posts, and some other stuff in here. So I'm just going to go one out of this, and I'm going to say virtual env. So this will create a virtual environment for us, specifically for this Django project. And now we will activate it by saying source env bin activate. And so now if we list everything out, we've got the env folder over here. So now I'm going to say pip install Django, and we'll make it 1.11 just because we're not ready to work with Django 2 yet, just moving on to that. So with this installed, then we can actually run the project. Okay, so if we change into the Django website and list everything out, we can say Python manage.py run server, and now it says pillow is not installed, so we'll just need to install pillow. So we'll say pip install pillow, and while we're at it, what we can do is actually, if we just say pip freeze, then this will give us a list of all the packages that are installed. So here it is, Django, pillow, and Python. And what we can do is say pip freeze, and then the arrow sign to a text file called requirements. So now if we do that and we list everything out, now you can see there's a requirements.txt, and that allows you to then install all the packages required for this project. So you can say pip install -r requirements.txt, and then it will install everything at one go. So you don't need to go and say pip install Django, pip install Python, etc., etc. So now that we have that, let's say Python manage.py run server. And if we go into here, okay, so there it is. If we go to /posts, then there's our posts. Cool. So this is where the Django blog or Django website project ends off. And now let's move on to the Allauth part of this. So if we go to the installation, the first thing it says here is pip install Django Allauth. So we're just going to copy that, go back in the terminal, we'll close the server there, and let's just clear for now, and we'll just say pip install Django Allauth. That will do its thing. Cool. Now we go back, and it says here, so inside the settings.py, this is what we need to have. So inside our templates, we need to have this template context processes.request. So if we go into Sublime Text, open a project. So this one is under Matthew, Django Allauth, and we open this. So now we've got everything inside here. So what we'll need to do first is go into the settings. And what we're going to do is check inside the templates whether or not we have those that context processes request, which we do. And that's right here. So you don't have to worry about that. That's already there by default. Then we need to add in the authentication backend. So just copy all of this here, go back in the settings, and we'll just paste that right there. And then we'll just get rid of the comments. So we'll just get rid of that, and that, and that. Cool, now we'll go back into the installation. And then it says installed apps. You need to have contrib.auth and contrib.sites. So let's just copy that. And we'll also need the Allauth account and the social account. So we'll just copy all of that. And inside our installed apps, we'll just paste all of that right there. But now let's just see. So you can see here, we already have Django contrib.auth, so we don't need to say this twice. And contrib.sites is not there, so I'm going to cut that and paste it below over there. And we'll leave it like that. So if we go back inside here, now this list is a list of all the types of providers there are that you can use to log in with in Django Allauth. So stuff like Facebook, Instagram, you name it, it's here. So we won't go into that yet because I would suggest that you only look at this if you've got a site running live. If it's not live, then it's going to get a bit complicated and unnecessary because you need to send a callback to a working website. So I'll cover this in a different tutorial about how to take your project live. Excuse me, but for now, we'll just leave that out. And then we just need the site ID, so we'll copy that and paste that there. And then in the URL patterns, we need this account URL, so we'll copy that. And then inside URLs, we'll paste this right there. Cool, so that is the installation of Django Allauth. It seems like we've covered everything. We just need to say manage.py migrate. So we will do that. We'll go into the terminal here and we will say Python manage.py migrate. And they made some migrations for account, sites, and social account. And now if we run the server, and if we go back into the admin over here, so let's go into admin, and we will just go log in. Oh, let's make sure the password's correct. And now you can see we've got sites and we've got social accounts, and so and also email addresses as well. So this is all from Django Allauth. The social accounts is the stuff that you'll do to add a provider. So if you have Facebook as one of your providers, then you can come here and add it like this. But as I said, we won't be covering that in this tutorial. So, but it's good to have this here in the meantime. Cool. So that is the basic installation. But now let's go and see what these URLs look like. So if we go to /account and login. So I'm already logged in, so it redirected me like that. So let's actually just go back into the admin, and then I'll log out. And now we'll go to accounts, login. And now you can see the sign up form. And we didn't create any of this. This is all Django Allauth. So there's accounts login, there's register, no, is it sign up? Sign up, yes, accounts sign up. So now you can actually come here and create an account. So if we do that, let's say like Matt, email is optional. password. So let's just create password. The second one is password again. And if we click sign up, then it automatically redirects you to account's profile. But obviously we don't have a profile view, so that's why this page is not found. But you can go and create an account's profile view, and then it will display that user's profile. You can also set the post login URL. So once you've actually logged in, it will redirect you to another page. Say you want it, as soon as you use it to log in, then it will take you straight to home, for example. So this is all inside the documentation of how to do that. Yeah, so one thing that definitely is not, there's also login, log out as well, so or accounts log out. So now I can say log out and then sign out, and then it takes you back to this base URL over here. But something about these logins and signups is that the forms are not that nice looking. So in terms of the aesthetics, you definitely would be thinking as soon as you see this that you won't be using this because it doesn't look nice. But that's where things like Django Crispy Forms comes in to style that a lot better. But let's actually just try and style it a little bit in our own way. So what I'm going to do inside the Django Allauth on their GitHub page, I'm going to download the whole folder here, so download as zip, and then what we're going to do is just extract the templates from this repository. So we'll open that, and let's see if we just show that there, so we can actually move that to trash, and then inside here, inside Allauth and templates, then you've got the account, base, OpenID, and social account. And we're going to copy all of those, so we'll just say copy. And then we're going to go into the repository, or our own repository for the blog, inside Django website, and then we're going to need a templates folder here, so we'll create one right now. We'll call it templates, and inside templates we're going to paste all of that. So now if we go back into Sublime Text, we've got DJ, posts, and templates, but now we'll need to add this templates directory in our settings. So if we just scroll down to the templates here, then we'll have to say os.path.join the base directory with templates. So now that templates directory that we just created now is being linked as an actual template directory. And everything inside here, if you open the account folder, you'll see you've got email, messages, snippets, and then a whole bunch of other HTML documents here. And you can see you've got login.html. So if we open that, you'll see it extends from base or account base. And then it's got all the stuff here. And this is the actual form, the login form or the login page that was being rendered when we went to accounts/login. So here you can actually see the form that's coming through. So if you had Crispy Forms, you would just load Crispy Forms right there at the top, and then get rid of this as P and just say Crispy, and now it's a little bit styled better. But let's actually add some bootstrap to these templates just to see if we can style this a little bit better. So let's go to get bootstrap, and then we will documentation. No, documentation, and we'll copy that. Go in here, and now inside base over here. So this is the base.html that was copied from Allauth. So inside the head, we're just going to add the link right there. So now we have bootstrap in all of our templates, and if we go back into login, then we can style this a little bit better. So let's first, right under the block content, let's start with a div of class and we'll just say container, and then we'll do another one, class column small, let's say 6, column small, offset 3, and you really just play around with this until you like what you see, really. So that's all the way up until the end block. So underneath the form, we'll close off the divs. So there, the two divs are closed off. And now if we go back into the sign-in page and just refresh this, now you can see it looks way different to what it started off with. So this is Bootstrap 4, I'm realizing now, but you get the point, really. This wasn't difficult at all to style. If we were using Bootstrap 3, it would look a little bit different. But that took us probably less than a minute to set up on how to style. And I'm sure we can add probably something like, we could come in here and say text center. That should probably change one or two things. Yeah, so now it's aligning in the center. So yeah, this is just a basic idea of how you can style the forms a little bit better, and with crispy forms as well, then you'll get all the customization that you really need. So that is the installation of Django Allauth. If you like this video, then please give it a like below, or just put your opinions down in the comments. If you have any suggestions on other videos that you'd like to see, or anything that you'd like us to change or improve on, then please leave a comment down below. And otherwise, thanks for watching.